Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and I have some news today. And today's news is on Gamer Revolution's new post of Overwatch Jeff Kaplan asks fans, "What the hell do you people want?" Now, this is the whole article. It's very short, and I'm gonna just start from the beginning. Sorry about that. That's my microphone stand. I'm definitely getting a new one, hopefully soon. But let's get right into it. Overwatch lead designer Jeff Kaplan has spoken candidly about the community's response to the ever-changing meta, addressing the various criticisms that always ensures with each update. With a recent update having been deployed that changes the game once again, Kaplan noticed that regardless of the effectiveness of the meta, players eventually hate it. Jeff Kaplan appears during a Twitch stream with Fran, who is attending a promotion held by Blizzard following the unveiling of the new comic, Bastet. Fran asked the Overwatch designer if he believes that each meta has an expiration date, with Jeff providing an honest answer that highlights the difference between the dev team and the community it's catering to. Jeff's response was, "I don't, but the players do." So that's a weird thing. Every single meta we've ever had, eventually the players hate it. I think people are overreacting about the patch notes a little bit. I would appreciate more educated testing on the PTR. I'd like to see people actually play stuff and give us feedback on the PTR about what's actually happening. I think what's inevitably going to happen is whether the meta changes or not, people will end up not liking the current meta. He went on discussing the reaction to the current perceived Overwatch meta, joking about how players have declared that Goats is dead, and now it's just double sniper. He added, "A certain point, I'm like, what the hell do you people want? Just go play Mystery Heroes if you want random heroes every match. Mystery Heroes is now available for arcade. You're super awesome, and there's no meta." The ongoing debate surrounding the Overwatch meta and its impact on the game has clearly frustrated Jeff, that with him specifically specifying that anyone south of Diamond Rank isn't going to be affected by the meta regardless. Despite Jeff's opinion on the matter, players are still inevitably going to express their frustrations regarding of their rank. Many heroes added to the game since its launch have added a new crowd control ability, which can inevitably big just words make gameplay more frustrating regardless of a player's rank. Blizzard is still working on new heroes that will be introduced to Overwatch in the future, but as in the case with every new edition, criticism will inevitably follow. As Jeff rightly notes, a game like Overwatch can never be perfectly balanced, and it seems as though Blizzard has accepted that players will have issues with whatever decision it makes regardless. Now, I didn't see this Twitch stream at all.
More of a personal question, but what is your outlook on certain metas? Do you think a meta has an expiration date, almost like you think this is too long and you have to change it right away, or is it more like
I don't.
Okay.
The players do.
Yeah.
So that's a weird thing. Every single meta we've ever had, eventually the players hate it. And then they'll look back on old metas.
Yeah, and then say that they liked it.
And I saw people too when they saw the patch notes, and I think they're overreacting a little bit.
Jeff,
I would appreciate more educated testing on the PTR. I'd like to see people actually play stuff and give us feedback from PTR about what's actually happening, not just theory crafting.
Yeah.
But
1 sec, I'm gonna turn this off real fast.
I think what's inevitably going to happen is whether the meta changes or not, people will end up not liking the current meta. And I already see that happening. Like, I've seen people say, well, Goats is dead, and now it's just double sniper, and that's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Or, oh, now everybody's just going to play McCree. And at a certain point, I'm like, what the hell do you people want? Do you just go play Mystery Heroes? Like, if you want random heroes every match, Mystery Heroes is now available for you in the arcade. You're super awesome, and there is no meta. Like
you can't keep everybody happy. Yeah.
Short of us putting in some arbitrary system that forces the meta to change, or us balancing so that the meta forcibly changes, or the third option is player creativity, that somebody goes, if everybody's running Goats, here's a great counter to Goats that isn't Goats. Short of those things, the meta is not going to change. There's always players are always going to want to play optimally, for the most part, in highly competitive environment. And that's why you see, like, the reality is south of, let's say, Diamond, no one's playing Goats. Or even if they're playing Reinhardt and Zarya and Brigitte and all the other characters that comprise Goats, they're not playing Goats. It's just like, at Gold and Platinum, when we picked Winston and Diva, we weren't really playing Dive. We were just kind of
picking them to pick.
Like, we're like, oh, I read on our competitive Overwatch, this is what everybody's playing. And like, look at us, we're so meta, and I'm sick of the meta. And it's like, meanwhile, Winston's going this way and Diva's going this way, and there's no Discord orb on anybody, and it's like, that's not Dive,
True.
Players at the competitive levels are going to optimize, and they're always going to settle in on, we think these heroes, like, if every hero, this will never happen, but if we all agreed every single hero was perfectly balanced with every other hero, there's going to be 6 to 10 heroes that the really competitive community decides these are the ones we're going to play. And we're going to play these every time, for better or for worse. It's a little bit weird to me because I think, you have to ask yourself, is it fun to play? Is it fun to watch? And if it is, I don't see what the problem is. Like, I loved the first year of OWL. I thought it was so much fun to watch.
Really?
I thought
With
it was
the Mercy meta?
Yeah. I absolutely think it was. I mean, there was parts where I felt like Mercy was out of balance, and she felt very must pick, but I thought Dive was exciting to watch in OWL. I thought the fact that Widowmaker was a factor, and we saw a lot of Widowmaker, or even on certain maps where we would see McCree. We saw Pharah Mercy. I thought OWL Season 1 was extremely fun to watch, and as a player of Overwatch, I thought a lot of those comps are actually fun to play too. And at a certain point, I just asked people, like, what do you expect to happen short of Mystery Heroes? And I think you're just asking for Mystery Heroes at a certain point.
Exactly.
And, like, it's not going to be that. It's not ever going to be just any random 6 characters is always viable against any random 6 other heroes. That's actually not the design of the game. The design of the game is that you look at the heroes and you say, this one is really cool to play with this one, and imagine if I nano boost that character, which there's some characters that, like, you don't want to nano boost Mercy, so let's not combo those 2 characters,
Exactly. Well, thank you for the thorough answer. That was really awesome.
Everyone's gonna hate me for that answer. But I said it. There you go.
So I noticed that there are 2 big philosophies.
Now, I didn't watch that whole part of the question, but that was a pretty great answer, because it's like, if you complain about comps, just play Mystery Hero, because that's all random. You have things like where you have all these comps, but people play the big top one, which is GOAT, which was GOAT, and might still be GOAT, because when you look at all of it, there's going to be many, many comps after this next patch comes out. You're going to have Beyblade, Ryan Zarya, well, Rhine Zarya or the Beyblade Rhine Zarya, Goats, Floats, Bunker is pretty strong. You have all of these amazing comps that are going to be in the next season, hopefully, because we need more variety in the game. There's dive again. Pretty much next season it's going to be a free for all, and literally every change, no matter what, people either are like, "Oh hey, look, this is a great change." "Oh hey, look, this is outrageous." Kind of like look at where they added more lore to Soldier, where it's like, okay, we are getting more present lore where Anna's taking care of Soldier. Soldier admits that he is gay, and people are just had a huge uproar, like, I'm not going to play this character anymore because he's gay. Oh well, who cares? It's still the same character no matter what. And also, the devs do a whole lot than what everyone thinks, because it's just, people think, oh, they don't really do much. They don't really listen. They listen to everything. If you don't have constructive feedback, like, hey, this needs to get changed now, that's not constructive feedback. They want to hear stuff like, I feel like Roadhog's hook, Roadhog's damage is a little too much. Those are some of the examples, because Roadhog's damage is a bit too much for a tank, as you have things like, he should not one-shot Reaper. Reaper should be the one hero that can one-shot a lot of the cast. Doomfist shouldn't one-shot, but yet he does, because he has an ability that charges up. Then you have things like Reinhardt's Charge. It one-shots most of the cast that has 200 or less HP. That's not much. But to be honest, just if you have a PC, play the PTR to test out these things. Just so you're certain on your own opinion. And to be honest, hopefully that when this next patch goes live, everyone will be happy with the result. Right now, people are like, oh my god, it's bad. Oh my god, it's good. These buffs are horrible. And these nerfs are horrible. And the opposite. Like, I thought that the Brig nerf was a buff, because it's like, oh, okay, 30-second Inspire. That's how long it lasts. And to be honest, that's great, because that kills off a lot of the armor in Goats and a lot of other comps. But anyways, I'm done with ranting. I need to go to bed soon. It is 2 in the morning. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this little video, please hit that like button down below. If you're new here, please subscribe for future content, as I upload every day at 5 o'clock. Soon I'm going to be changing it to probably 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I think that would be a better time, since summer vacation is right around the corner. And plus, or I could shift it back to 7 o'clock if I want. I don't know. I'm still figuring out when I want to start uploading videos for this next year. But anyways, let me know your thoughts down in the description below about this. And I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.